this workout, so I'm not gonna get into all the details because you guys are my regulars, so which I love that, so thank you for being so supportive. But we're gonna just do the usual. We'll do a warm-up and then we'll get started. Can you guys all hear me okay? Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, so find some space. Also, just make sure that you have 2 dumbbells available. If you have like a heavier set of 2, grab those. Not necessarily, like it's not totally necessary, but if you have it, it could be helpful. So we'll get started. So find lots of space. We are gonna start with our squats and our arm raises. Get nice and deep into that squat, feet nice and wide. Great job. We're gonna do 2 more. And keeping our feet nice and wide, we're gonna bring our hands together and we're just gonna do a great big circle. Getting a nice stretch. Good job. All right, let's switch directions. Great job. And we'll do 1 more. Okay, so now I'm gonna get you to do scoops. So just alternating legs, keeping your one leg straight while you scoop down, really stretching your hamstring. And just alternating. Amazing. Good job. We will do 1 on each side. All right, now we're gonna transition to our push and our high knee. So always emphasizing that push. Bring your shoulders back. Opening your chest up when you're coming back. Great job. All right, now we're gonna do our hip opener. So again, opening up our chest, and this time we're pulling back. Amazing. All right, we're gonna transition to our inchworm. So we're gonna get you to start standing up. You're gonna go down, but once you get to that high plank position, I want you to take your leg and just do a nice stretch, like a runner's stretch. And then we're gonna switch, do the other leg. We'll do each side 1 more time. Just pausing. Staying in our high plank, we're gonna open up our shoulders, our chest, sorry, and just going back and forth. Good job. We'll do 1 more on each side, and we'll do 2 push-ups, and we'll come back up, and we'll do some high knees. And we'll transition into some butt kicks. Great job. All right, and I think we are all warmed up. At least I'm feeling a little warmer. So get your watches ready. Make sure you have some water. First exercise, we're gonna be doing a squat with 2 reverse lunges. The second one, we're gonna be doing a high to low plank with a push-up. Everyone's favorite. It's like my least favorite, but it's so good for us. Third one will be an upright row. Fourth will be oblique jackknife. So just follow my lead. And of course, I will give some suggestions to the birders, or you can rest in between the little break of 15 seconds. So if you have a band, grab your band if you like. And
starting your Tabletop Workout.
We'll get started. So make sure you have lots of space, of course. We're gonna go back into a lunge,
exercise,
reverse lunge, and then a squat. So we're just doing 2 reverse lunges and a squat. If you want to kind of do a little more cardio today, do 1 reverse lunge, squat, reverse lunge. This is a little more of a burner if you'd like to do that. But if not, just do the 2 reverse lunges and then the squat. You can even hold some weight right in front of your chest if you like. It's a little more of a burner.
Rest.
All right, so I do some jumping jacks. My 15-second burner. Good job.
Exercise.
So I'm going to show you with the weight. I'm just going to hold it in front of my chest. Do 2 reverse lunges, a squat. And of course, if you want to add the extra burn of like cardio, you can just do 1 reverse lunge, squat, 1 reverse lunge, squat, but it's not totally necessary today. Good job. Make sure you're keeping your chest up.
Rest.
Okay, so for our next one, I'm going to use my mat a little here. You don't necessarily need a mat if you don't want one. But what I'm going to have you do,
exercise.
Start a little plank. You're going to come up to a high plank, push up, and then you're coming back down. Change arms each time when you're coming up. So you're going to alternate. If this is too much, you can always go down to your knees, do a high plank, push up, back down. That always works. You got 12 seconds left. Just take your time. Make sure your form is nice and strong, that you're not moving your hips a ton.
Rest.
Okay, we're gonna do some high knees. For a burner.
Exercise.
All right, and you're back. So if you found that really challenging, you still want to do kind of like a modification, you can use like a chair or a bench, or if you're inside the couch, just making sure you're in good alignment. Coming up, making sure your hands are below your shoulders, doing a push-up and alternating the arm that's coming up. That works too. Got 10 more seconds.
Rest.
All right, so now you're gonna grab your weights. We're gonna do an upright row. So you're gonna be standing up, knees slightly bent, and you're gonna bring your weights up towards your
Exercise.
shoulders. So you're just gonna come up, down. It's almost like you're creating like a T, a mini T. Really working your upper back in this row. Great job. 12 seconds left. Keep going. Amazing.
Rest.
All right, I'm gonna do burpees from my burner. You don't have to follow me on this one if you don't want to. You can do a different burner if you like.
Exercise.
All right, coming up, back down, knees slightly bent. Ensuring my back's nice and straight. Chest up. Taking your time, both on the way up and on the way down.
Rest.
All right, so now we're gonna be on the ground. Make sure you have your mat. So we're gonna be doing jackknifes, but they're gonna be obliques. So you're gonna be on your side. Your hand is gonna be out in front.
Exercise.
You're gonna start flat on the ground, and you're gonna come up. So try to keep your feet together. We're gonna stay on the same side the whole time. Great job. If you need a modification, you can always just kind of bend your knees and come up. That always works too. Okay, so for my burner, I'm just gonna do swimmers. Since I'm on the ground, trying to bring my chest up, hovering.
Exercise.
So now we're switching sides. So the other hand is gonna be out front, flat on your side. You come up, try to tap your toes. Great job. You're halfway. You're sliding over.
Rest.
All right, so now we're back to the beginning. So grab your band, put it just above your knee if you like, or grab your weights or both.
Exercise.
All right, so we're gonna do our reverse lunge. 2 reverse lunges in our squat. Unless if you want to add the extra burn. 1 reverse lunge, squat, reverse lunge, squat. Just always make sure your chest is up and your knees are not passing your toes. Good job. 15 to go.
Rest.
All right, so we're back doing our push-up with our planks. So grab your mat if you like, grab your bench if you want, or you can just go on your
Exercise.
knees if you need to. But just take your time. Really try and get that nice deep push-up and alternating your arms. And of course, make sure you're breathing throughout the whole exercise. 15 to go. Do one more.
Rest.
All right, so now we're doing our upright row. Make sure you're grabbing your weights.
Exercise.
Your arms up, knees slightly bent, back straight. Good job. Got 12 more seconds. Get one more.
Rest.
Perfect. All right, we're down on the ground using our mat. We're doing our jackknifes. I'll let you know when we're halfway. You can switch sides. Starting
Exercise.
flat, reaching up, trying to tap our ankle or toes. Amazing. All right, you're halfway. Let's switch sides. Good job. 10 to go. Keep breathing. All right.
Rest.
Grab some water.
Workout pause.
Make sure you're still moving around. Oh yeah, I wanted to remind you guys, tomorrow Walking for Alzheimer's is happening. I believe Morgan's doing a warm-up for them at 10:30. I think it's on Facebook Live. So if you're free tomorrow, check the Muskoka Alzheimer's Facebook page. I think that's where they're doing it. That's where they did it last year. Perfect. Okay. So we'll start with the second circuit. So the first exercise we're gonna do is single leg glute bridge. So if you want, you can grab a chair or a couch or a bench, whatever works. It's not completely necessary. You can do it without. We're gonna be doing some shoulders for both our second and third exercises, and I'll show you. And then our fourth one will be a sit up with some punches. So if you guys, this is where I kind of met, if you had like heavier dumbbells where you could put your feet under, that would be nice for you, but if you don't have it, that's okay, just do your best. But we'll get started. So
Resuming your Tabletop Workout.
getting on your mat, you can use your band if you like. Just putting it above your knees.
Exercise.
But I'll show you on the ground, just having your one leg straight up and bringing your hips up and then back down, up and down. So we're gonna stay on the same side the whole time. You should really feel this in the back of your leg. Try to make sure your butt is nice and close to that foot. Coming up. So you have 12 seconds left.
Rest.
This is on the ground. I'm just gonna do some bicycles. My burner. Okay,
Exercise.
so I'm gonna show you. on the bench if you're deciding to do that. So just make sure that your heel is the point of contact and you're bringing your hips up nice and high and back down. If you start feeling some cramps behind your leg where your hamstrings are, just go to the floor. This is pretty isolating, so it's pretty common to have some cramping there. Great job. 8 seconds to go.
Rest.
All right, so for our next one, grab 2 lighter dumbbells. We're gonna be doing front to lateral raises, but it's gonna be a little different than the typical one. So
Exercise.
you're gonna do a front raise, but then you're gonna bring your weights over and then to the side. So then you're gonna do a lateral raise, bring them over to the front and back down. So kind of doing that transition at the top rather than the bottom. So again, just keeping your core nice and strong, knees slightly bent. Great job. Going nice and slow.
Rest.
All right, for a burner, I'm going to be doing skater lunges. So for this one, definitely make sure you have enough space.
Exercise.
And grabbing your weights again. Lateral, front. Great job. Keep breathing. 20 seconds left. Five more, you got this.
Rest.
Okay, so now we're gonna go, you can go on your mat if you like, but we're gonna be doing a tabletop position. We're gonna have one of our weights in our hand.
Exercise.
Nice tabletop. You're gonna bring your arm up nice and straight, so to the side. So it's like a reverse fly, but you're just doing one in a tabletop position. If you're finding that your wrist is getting sore, you can always make a fist or grab another weight and hold on there. But really trying to keep our core strong. Going to the side. If you want an extra challenge, you can always try and hover your knees and come up. That's definitely a tough one. So staying on the same side.
Rest.
All right, so for my burner, I'm just gonna go back and forth with a crunch. I'm gonna do 3 and switch.
Exercise.
Okay, so now you're doing the other side. So again, keeping your arms straight in that nice strong tabletop position and bringing your arm out to reverse fly. Trying to keep that back nice and straight. I know it's tough. Not letting your hips waver. Great job.
Rest.
All right, perfect. So now, grab 2 lighter weights being used for punching the air. I'm going to use 2 heavier weights that I can put my feet under. This is where, like, if you had a couch at home,
Exercise.
or like Yeah, just have your weights work too. You can stuff your feet under the couch. I know I've done that, but if you don't have anything, that's okay too. Just do your best. We're gonna do punches at the top. So doing a nice sit-up and doing our punches. You don't have to use weight if you don't want to, but I highly recommend. Great job. You got 8 more seconds.
Rest.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop my weights and do a bit of a Russian twist. My feet staying under my weights. My burner.
Exercise.
Okay, so back, doing our sit-up, punches. Definitely feeling it in my arms now. Amazing, you got 12 more to go. You got this, keep pushing. 5 more.
Rest.
Okay, so we're back at the top, doing our single leg hoop bridge. So I'm just gonna stay on my mat here, keeping my feet nice and close to my butt. I'll let you know when we're halfway.
Exercise.
Just bringing those hips up, leg straight. Keeping our arms to our sides. If you have a band on, you can always try and bring it out a little bit. All right, you're halfway, switch sides. Really try to bring those hips up.
Rest.
All right, and now we're back to our front and lateral raises, but switching at the top. So just keep moving a little bit while you wait.
Exercise.
Okay, so doing that front raise, and transitioning at the top. Keeping that core strong. Good job. You're halfway. All right, 8 more. Get a few more in.
Rest.
All right, so now we're back to our tabletop reverse fly. So just using one of your weights. If you'd like, try the hover knee.
Exercise.
Bring your arm up. Really keeping that back nice and straight. Core strong. I'll let you know when you're halfway. All right, you're halfway, switch sides. Keep those hips nice and stationary. Got 5 more.
Rest.
Alright, so now grab your heavier weights if you have them so you can put your feet under or use your couch. And of course, if you don't have any of those, that's okay. Just do your best.
Exercise.
Good Doing our sit up with the punches. Your arms should be on fire. Keep pushing, 15 to go.
Rest.
All right, grab some water.
Workout pause.
Make sure you're still moving around a little bit. Everyone doing okay so far? Yeah. Okay, so for the next circuit, we're gonna do some reverse lunge with a curtsy lunge and bicep curl, and then we're gonna try doing a plank with a tricep kickback, and then we're gonna do a kind of like a different exercise. It's called a reverse tabletop with an L sit. So I'll show you that one, and then the last one will be a dead bug. So we'll get started. Got a little more water. Last circuit of the workout. All right. So
Resuming your Tabletop workout.
grab your weights you're going to use for a bicep curl.
Exercise.
So make sure you have lots of space, of course. Doing that reverse lunge. And now we're gonna do a curtsy lunge, and then we're gonna come up and do the bicep curl. So taking your time, making sure you're in that good position. We're gonna stay on the same side the whole time. Next round we'll switch. Great job. You got 8 more to go.
Rest.
All right, I'm gonna do some skipping. A burner. Your movies out of the way.
Exercise.
So you can use your band if you like for this one. You just put it above your knees for an extra burn. Ooh, make sure you find that good balance. Good job. Make sure to really bring your leg back nice and far. Almost there.
Rest.
Okay, so grab a nice lightweight. For this one, you just need one dumbbell. We're using our mat. So
Exercise.
for this one, we're gonna try nice plank, elbow, nice and tucked in. And we're just doing a kickback. I know our arms are tired, so if you need to go on your knees, that's okay too. Or if you're really not feeling the plank, you can go in that tabletop position and do your tricep kickback that way. And try the tall angle plank. Really give it your all. 5 to go.
Rest.
All right, I'm gonna take a break this one. but you could do a freestyle burner if you like. Getting ready to switch sides.
Exercise.
So if you want, you can also use your bench or your chair. Just make sure that your core is in a nice straight line. And keeping that elbow nice and tucked into your side. And we're switching sides this round. Great job. $15 to go. Five more.
Rest.
Oh, that was a tough one. Okay, so now the next one. Again, if you have big weights, you can use them for this. But we're gonna go into
Exercise.
a nice reverse tabletop. And then what we're gonna have you do is bring your butt through your hands. So this one definitely is a challenge. So if you have the weights, you can use them to give yourself a little more leverage if you like. So just coming through, it's a little easier. Especially on the wrists too. But next round I'll show you how you could do it against your bench.
Rest.
Alright, so I'm just gonna do some knee ups for my burner.
Exercise.
Okay, so I'm going to show you just quick how you can do it on the bench. So you just come off the bench a little bit. Make sure you're nice and far so you can just bring your legs straight and then back up. So it's just kind of play with the distance a little bit. Makes it a little easier. $12 seconds left. Okay.
Rest.
Now we are doing our Dag Bug. So grab your mat. I'm gonna move this. So for our Dag Bug, we're gonna do opposite sides.
Exercise.
So starting with our hands up, knees up. I'm gonna start with my right arm. So my left leg's gonna come back straight. And this one, you really wanna make sure your back is staying flat on the mat. It really works. So making sure you're not doing that pelvic tilt. It works your core really well. And it helps with coordination too. It's a good one. So just alternating back and forth.
Rest.
Okay. I am gonna do some more. Actually, I'm gonna do running man. I was gonna do jumping jacks, but we've already done that one. So going
Exercise.
back on the mat, doing my Dag Bug. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Keeping your core nice and strong, not letting that back curve. Great job. Almost there, 5 more.
Rest.
All right, we are back at the top. grab your dumbbells that you're gonna do bicep curl with. Make sure you have lots of space.
Exercise.
All right, so doing that reverse lunge, or the curtsy, bicep curl. So just going back and forth. Good job. I'll let you know when you're halfway. All right, switch sides. We're already halfway. That was quick. Ten seconds to go. All right.
Rest.
We are back in our plank. The dreaded plank.
Exercise.
So if you like, you can either do a tall plank with this one if you find that's better, or you can do your elbow plank or low plank, whatever you want to call it. I'll let you know when you're halfway. All right, you're halfway, switch sides. So the key to this one, you really want to try, too tall. You really want to try and keep your hips parallel to the ground. Back nice and straight.
Rest.
All right, perfect. Now we're back doing our reverse tabletop with our L-sit. So like I said, you can do it with a bench. You can do it with weights if that makes it easier. Or you can just do it on your hands. I like to use the weights. My wrists get sore after a while. So we've started. I didn't even hear that. Go. Great job. Good, good, awesome. Ten seconds left. Stay strong.
Rest.
All right, last one. We're doing our Dag Bug. So grabbing our mat.
Exercise.
Feet, legs up, arms up, opposite arm, opposite leg, just alternating back and forth. So our last exercise of the workout. You guys got this. Really make it nice and strong. Good job. 8 more.
Rest.
All right, you guys are done.
Workout pause.
Great job, everyone. I feel like that went by really fast. Yeah, it was good. Do you guys want a little bit of a stretch or, yeah, it's 10:46. Yeah, you're good? Okay. We'll do a little stretch. I won't keep you too long. So I'll get you to just cross your legs and we'll lower down. And we'll switch sides, crossing the other leg over. And we'll get into that wide stance. And we're just gonna hold in the middle Make our way over to our right side. Make our way over to our left. Hang out in the middle again for just a little bit. And we're gonna come up. We're gonna grab our ankle. And do a quad stretch. And we'll bring our leg over on top of our other knee. And we'll do our set. Good. All right, let's switch legs. And we'll bring it across again to our over top of our knee, and we'll set, getting that nice hip stretch. Great job. And we're gonna come up, grab our arm, give our wrist a little twist since we're using them a lot today. And we'll switch. And we're gonna come up, get our triceps. And we'll switch. All right, we're gonna interlock our fingers from behind and do a chest stretch. And lastly, if you have a railing or that chair that you're using, couch, whatever, just grab on and we'll hang out for a bit, stretching our back, our shoulders, and our legs to finish off our workout. And you come up, and you're all done. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, that was awesome.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna be off next week, so I won't see you until the following week. So there won't be class on Wednesday or next Saturday. But yeah, I'll see you guys after that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.